Bongo, what are you doing?
Hi, Jenkins. I'm just looking how to transfer myself into another body, like they do in the movies.
Oh, those movies are crap.
Well, you're always going on about how you've got a really big, schlong, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to, maybe try it out and, make sweet love to some ladies with a decent-sized, one of them.
So you're actually saying that you have a small dick, is that what you're worried about?
Yeah, whatever, shut up, you're a jerk. Anyway, I think I found an incantation.
Good luck, man.
Victory, victory, victory! Angels are coming right now! Angels are coming right now! Karata, tata, wata, lasagna, hata, mata, katara!
Bongo?
Whoa! What the hell, Jenkins?
What have you done? What the hell is this?
I'm actually inside your body!
And I'm inside your body too. And I don't mean that in a sexual way.
Oh, now it's time to finally have a look and see what you're talking about.
Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. Let's finally put this to rest. Let's have a look here. Whoa! Jesus! Bongo!
What the hell is this, Jenkins?
I never realized you were packing this kind of tackle before. This is really impressive.
Oh my God, this is so small. What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, all right, look, quickly, do the incantation again and let's try and swap bodies back, because I don't like this.
The angels, the victory, victory, victory. Angels are coming right now. Angels are coming right now.
Oh man. Okay, I'm back. How are you doing?
No! Jerk!
How's it going, everybody, and welcome to my review of Freaky, a new horror comedy directed by Christopher Landon, and it stars Vince Vaughn as a serial killer named the something or other butcher. And we've also got Catherine Newton as a high school girl who becomes one of the butcher's victims, but upon getting stabbed by an ancient knife, they transfer bodies, and so she becomes him and he becomes her, and hilarity should ensue. So Christopher Landon previously had done Happy Death Day, a movie that I was a massive fan of. I loved that movie, and the sequel as well, which he did, which I dug that as well. And, the thing with that movie, why it shouldn't work, is because it was an old, tired trope that's been done a million times in movies of someone reliving a day over and over again. But it worked. They made it work because it had a really interesting central character played by a freaking amazing actress, and it had a lot of energy through the entire film, plus this whole, mystery element of, who the killer is, and there was a lot of things that I loved about that movie. So when the trailers for Freaky came out, which is, of course, another plot that's been done a million times before, look, there were some people, I'm looking at you, Justin, who were kind of like, look, this movie looks like crap, it's going to be garbage, etc. And I was like, look, they really nailed it with Happy Death Day, so I'm going to give this movie a chance. And then the early chatter on Twitter was very positive. Then I read that it's got like an 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that's dropped a little, but it's still a very high score. And I kind of thought, yeah, look, I think this movie could be a winner. And yeah, it wasn't really. So look, like I said, going into this, I kept a very open mind. I thought, you know, this could go either way. And I was totally willing to accept the fact that this, you know, plot had been done before if they were going to do something creative with it. And the movie, it started off really strongly. It starts off as a complete, I want to say rip-off, but let's say homage to Friday the 13th. You've got this really Friday the 13th-esque sequence with some really creative kills, and I actually thought, yeah, this is good. You know, I like where this is going. But then the movie, the whole first act just kind of lost me. It introduces our characters, of course, as any good first act should, but it really fell into the trap of mimicking kind of an 80s style teen horror movie a little bit too much, because they just had everyone just delivering really cheesy exposition non-stop. Like, the dialogue was really quite boring. And aside from that, the main character of Millie, the main girl, like, I get that they were trying to give her this sort of broken family dynamic and lend some sympathy to her and stuff, but again, I don't know, she just came across as a bit two-dimensional for me. I mean, at least in Happy Death Day, with the character of Tree, played brilliantly by Jessica Roth, you know, she was a shit person. She was this really, really awful, horrid human being who, through the course of the movie, she learned why what she was doing was wrong and why people didn't like her, and she had to make an effort to become a better person. Whereas in this movie, it could be kind of argued really that Millie, by the end of the film, she was the same person as she was at the start. Her friends were just kind of bland, you know, best friend stereotypes in a way. Like, they served a purpose to the story, but there was nothing interesting about them. And the movie just lacked that energy. It lacked any fun. I didn't laugh in the film, save for one scene involving Vince Vaughn's character and this other dude in the back of a car. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I laughed at that because of its pure awkwardness. That scene was pretty good. But other than that, yeah, for me personally, I felt the movie was kind of flat. It was a case of, you know, we've seen it all before, but I didn't really feel like they did enough with it to elevate it to something else, you know, to freshen it up a bit. It was just really a movie I've seen 100 times and, you know, didn't really want to see again. And aside from all that, there was just a couple of other things that sort of bugged me a little bit. There was a lot of little plot holes here and there that I know in a movie like this, you kind of suspend disbelief and everything, but it's really difficult to believe that a maybe 50-something-year-old serial killer wakes up in the body of a teenage girl, and before he goes on with his day, like, he knows how to apply perfect makeup and style hair. Like, I don't know, that felt a bit weird. And aside from that, the ending of this film just really brought it down for me. It just felt like it was unnecessary. Like, there was this scene at the end that was just kind of felt tacked on, and I don't know, it was sort of felt more like an afterthought than a solid ending. To its credit, you know, I mean, obviously a lot of it's going to come down to the way that Catherine Newton and Vince Vaughn played each other, and they did a good job with that. To be honest, I felt Vince Vaughn's portrayal of a teenage girl, yeah, it was funny for a few minutes, but then kind of got old quick. I thought Catherine Newton did a better job of portraying, you know, this freaking 7-foot giant of a serial killer trapped in a girl's body. She was more interesting to watch, but, you know, again, nothing new. But, you know, that being said, it definitely wasn't the worst movie I've seen this year. Look, it's watchable. I didn't hate it. You know, I mean, there was a couple who actually left halfway through, and I was kind of sitting there like, oh, you know, it's not that bad. And yeah, I'm glad I stuck it through to the end, but I'd never see it again. Definitely wouldn't buy it. And one thing that I think this has taught me is that the way that Happy Death Day was such a winner, in my opinion, it wasn't so much Christopher Landon's direction. I think it was Scotty Lobdell's script. I think that really was the key element to that, because for this time around, you know, I was kind of thinking like, okay, like at least Christopher Landon has directed this one, so hopefully it's going to be good. But yeah, it was competently directed, but, you know, maybe it was because the script was just kind of bland, like maybe that's where it failed. So look, overall, yeah, look, like I said, the movie was okay, but to me it was probably a little bit below average. I'm going to go for this one, I think I'm going to give Freaky a 4 out of 10. This is one of those movies that when it comes time to compile my best and worst lists of the year, I'm going to be like, you know, I didn't hate it. I don't want to put it in the worst list, but if I've only got 9 movies, because there hasn't been too many movies this year, it's probably going to go there, which is a shame, because, yeah, I really wanted to like this movie. But like I said, I am in the minority here. I do get that, because a lot of people are really enjoying this film, and I'm really, really happy for you guys. I wish I could be one of you. So by all means, if you have seen Freaky and you enjoyed the hell out of it, drop me some comments and let me know what were some of the best things about the film for you, because, I don't know, maybe down the track I might change my mind a little bit, so go ahead and convince me. But either way, thank you very much for stopping by and watching my review of Freaky. I do hope you enjoy it. Go and check it out, by all means. You know, yeah, you might like it. And in the meantime, let me know what you thought of it. Drop me some comments either here, Facebook or Twitter. All the social media links are in the description below, because I like to talk about movies and I would love to talk about movies with you. Catch you next time.
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Nyah.